but yet I don't know what is going on. Some days you just want to sit down and scream. And that's going to be me real soon if we don't get this working. Alright. I'm showing live. If you're watching, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Any assistance would be greatly appreciated. Because I have tried for almost 30 minutes now. And it showed me there's 2 watching. There you go. Thank you, Judith. Thank you. You have no idea the level of frustration right now. And I appreciate you hanging with me. Gosh. That was just a nightmare. And I don't need nightmares anymore. I've had enough nightmares. Alright. I tried to go live in both places. It wouldn't let me. It wasn't even letting me on here. I don't know how I got on. Alright. So, we're going to be working with our Cupid Crunch sign. This is a wreath sign. We have the size that's available for tier trays, and now we have the wreath sign. There you are. Thank you, Nanny Dot. Thank you for finding me. I'm going to plug in my glue gun. I have no idea what the issue is. It's not even recognizing my Facebook account. So I don't know. I'm about ready to tell them where to put it. Let me just get my table back in order here. 30 minutes. That's a nightmare. Alright, so we're going to be working with our Cupid sign. I already stained it and I sprayed it with the shellac. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint the lettering. And that's what I need. Sorry, thank you. Everything's listed. The little bow and arrows are listed also. So, here we go. Next thing you know, little Mr. Greenie Beanie in the next room is going to start fussing. Alright, so like I said, I already stained it with the wax. The home decor wax. And then I went and shellacked it. And now, why is it not going in the... brother. Alright, we're going to try a different paint. Oh, there it did. It did it in a few spots. Oh my goodness. See how flustered I get when I have to fight with my this and that and that and this. You just want it to run smooth, and it does everything it possibly can to give you a problem. So, I'm going to pretend it didn't happen. And we're going to do it this way. We are going to just kind of do circular motions to get it in the grooves. Anybody go to Hobby Lobby today? After my video yesterday? Alright, let's try that. Let's see if that does it. It does. But boy, this paint really has a tinge to it. Hey, Nancy. Thank you. I'm sorry we had a nightmare going on with all my electronic equipment wasn't working together. So now, like I said, we waxed this with the dark wax, and then we sprayed it with the shellac, and now we are just wiping off the excess and leaving the red in the grooves. And I found these at Dollar Tree yesterday, the wipes. You just have to be, with a red, you have to be really diligent. See how much it leaves behind? So we'll just have a big old diaper wipe mess here when I'm done. But I am bound and determined to see this through today. No more. Okay, let's do the next line too. I'm just trying to get as much paint in the lines as I can. Spraying it with the shellac is keeping the paint above, or allowing it to get in the grooves. Sorry, I'm just frustrated that y'all had to wait around and probably were looking for me and couldn't find me and think, where did she go? I just hate wasting people's time. Oh no! Oh no! There you go. Good job. I'm glad you found one online. Did you get it at the sale price? I hope you did, Nancy. Yep. What'd I tell you? Mr. Greenie Beanie's going to start now. God. I know I shouldn't say this, but I'd trade places with anybody right now after the kind of morning. Alright. I'm actually going to try and show you two different wreaths with this sign. I have a teardrop swag here, and I have a grapevine. And hopefully I can show you. I just wanted some red in here. And boy, am I getting red. We're going to probably use them all up. Everything's listed. The sign is listed. The small one is listed. The little bow and arrows are listed that go with this sign. It says Cupid's Crunch. It is a recipe that has popcorn and melts, candy melts, broken pretzels, M&Ms, sprinkles. Oh my gosh, it sounds so good. I'm going to have to make them. Maybe that's what we'll do one day. We'll just make these. And I'll just video it, because I'm not having much luck doing it any other way. I finally got my mug press heating element that broke. They finally sent me that, so hopefully I can get that machine back up and running. But I didn't do the wax and the other on live because I thought this would just save us some time. You've all seen me wax with the stain. Good. Well, that was the way to do it then. I'm telling you, they're really popular right now. And it's hard to find them. And then when I found them and they were on sale, I'm like, I gotta let everybody know. Probably just so much pigment in the red. Alright, let's do the hearts too. I just thought this would look pretty. I was going for rustic with this, so That's why I'm kind of sticking to the earth tones here. And to kind of match the ribbon. There we go. Going to use a whole bag on this one. Oh, that was not in the cards. I mean, that wasn't the plan. There. That's good enough for me. Let's get rid of this mess. Alright, we're done with that. I will spray this again, but I ran out of shellac, so I've got to order more shellac. There we go. Alright, so we've got that done. Then what we're going to do, I've now decided to add spacers to my thin wood items. So we're actually going to glue these in place, and we might as well do that now because that way it'll take a little while to dry. You know how in the past I've used the cardboard from the ribbon? Well, I thought about it last night. I thought, you know, that's probably not a good idea because that ribbon can, or that cardboard can soak up some water. So I thought it was better to go ahead and glue 2 spacers on the back. So when I staple the tinsel tie, or say you used a pipe cleaner, that way it won't go through the sign in the front. Now, you could, if you were using a pipe cleaner, you could actually put the pipe cleaner underneath the spacer and then glue the spacer with the pipe cleaner in between. But I'm going to do it this way. So, that's why I wanted to do that. Alright, these came from Craft Outlet, and for those that order from Craft Outlet, here's the item number, XX203424. Now they have these right now in white and red. I doubt that they'll have them much longer. So I'm just kind of giving everybody a heads up. My plan is to put this in here and add some greenery and some hearts and a bow. We are also going to do the same thing with a grapevine. So I'm going to show you how to do it in one of these, but then I'm also going to show you how to do it in one of these. I'm going to end up with it in the grapevine because that's the one I want. So what I'm going to do here, let me just see if I have any more red. I don't think I do. Okay, good. So, but I'm going to go ahead and use the tan because this will go on the grapevine. So I kind of use the tan on the grapevines. So I'm not going to use the red. But this way, this spacer is going to be just right. And that's just enough to grab at the wood piece underneath. And securely secure the tinsel tie on there. Don't need this anymore. So, my idea, and I think I'm going to paint this brown. Maybe I'll do that right now. Here's a dark brown, because that's what I wanted that to be. And I think we can just go ahead and use this one. Sorry, that whole incident with the Mevo Restream and Facebook and YouTube just kind of put me over the edge. Start out with one. Yeah, see, it's the pigment in that red, because look at that. I did it with the brown and there's nothing wrong with the brown. So if you're using red, it's going to take a lot more. These were $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And it says they're paraffin, alcohol, and chlorine free. So see how that looks? Doesn't that look pretty? Alright. So let's just go ahead and tie this down. I'm going to put it more towards the bottom, because on this one I want to highlight the bow more. And like I said, this came from Craft Outlet. They have them in white right now, and they have them in red. Alright, so there we got that. Now, in doing this one, we're going to use some Dusty Miller, I think this is called. And I'm just going to hand place these in here, because I'm going to be pulling them out to do it on the grapevine. So that's why we're just kind of randomly placing these in here. Maybe we'll just go that way. A double bunch there, and a double bunch here. Oh no, these are called lamb's ear. Sorry about that. That's what these are. Now, with this one, these are left over from Christmas. These are the real hard berries. I'm going to stick some of that in here to kind of accent in there. Now with this, we can do it one of two ways. We can add one of these, or we can add all three of them. They come as a trio. So and in here, they'll kind of be easy to just glue them to the tinsel tie. So lamb's ear, and then this one. And if I were doing it on this wreath, I would also add in some glittered Valentines. And I'd probably do it in here against the background of the green. Because I think it looks better that way. Woo! Yay! Nothing like a good set of wire cutters, that's for sure. And this one, I think we're gonna kind of go that way. I don't want to put the heart upside down, but that one didn't want to be on the wreath. Put that one over there. So that's the way I would have those. Okay. If I were doing it on this swag. Lamb's ear is just a nice, fuzzy, subtle, you know, add in there. Now, I was thinking with this, and we're going to use the same bow in the other one. That's why I was playing with it ahead of time. Little did I know it was going to take me forever to get in online with this feed. So I've got the check on the bottom, and I'm telling everybody that I don't think I'm going to be listing this on Etsy. So if you want it, you know which ones I have. What's happened in the past, I've been selling out of my ribbons before I even use it what it was intended for. So if you want some, let me know. I'm not going to list it because it sells out quicker, and then there's none left for my customers. So gonna be stingy here. Alright, so I did 3 on that side. Now I'm doing 3 on this side. And I'm not sure I'm going to leave this like this, but we're going to see. Just move these. And then I think we're going to try this one on top. So we're showing you one project with several different options. Okay, this is directional. So we're going to put one like this and one like this. Then we've got our hearts, if you can see. We've got our hearts going down the way they're supposed to. And then we're going to start on this side. And flip back into birth. I want that a little bit smaller than that one. So we're just twisting it. I'm also doing 3 again. And I don't need a tail because the other tail's here. But because I want to cover up that tail, I'm going to use 1 loop of the black. to be able to disguise it. And for this one, I don't know if that'll go through there. Piece. I do have my shop fully stocked with the tinsel tie if anybody's looking. Get pliers. There we go. And another way to disguise it would be to, and I know you've seen me do this before, fold it in 3, tie it around, and totally cover up the zip tie. Oh, guess what I forgot to put in? Well, one more reason. I should have thought ahead. There we go. Now, to make it really secure, I'm going to add a small dot of hot glue in here and then really pull on this tight. So it'll incorporate it it'll mesh with the ribbon and the zip tie, or the, you know what I mean, tinsel tie. Sorry. Alright. Now, pull that way. There we go. I want to get a heavy curl on this because when I cut it, I don't want it interfering with the wreath or the swag itself. Okay. I'm probably not going to cut any of the tails because I'll do my cutting of the tails when it's on the grapevine. But like I said, I wanted to show it to you both ways. I think this is like a 18 or 20 inch swag. Teardrop, sorry. So, just got to break it in a little bit. Stretch it. And that's a really long piece in there. We're just going to get rid of it because we don't want that showing. Did you get any ribbon, Nance, at Hobby Lobby when you were there looking for your gumball? Okay. So there's our bow. and it's going to go right up in here. So that's what it would look like. Whoa, that's really long. That's what it would look like if I were putting it on here. And I'd probably add some more lamb's ear in there too. I think I could actually add some behind the bow, even like in here. I wanted it to look more farmhouse, and I think the lamb's wool adds a little farmhouse touch to it. Oh, and for everybody sharing today, your name will be put in the drawing to win the little tier tray, which we are going to use soon because we've got a whole tier tray thing coming on. Just keep singing that song, Love Shack. You know that song? That'll probably go down in here like that. And then we would add some more berries that are stuck under here. So if I were going to put it on this, that is how I would do it. We can put one of these over here too. And we can tie that down with this. We could even with this add in some of this. That'll bring it down more to farmhouse. I like country farmhouse design style. But yeah, we could use this to tie that in up there. And then we can put some of this in here. See? So you kind of get an idea of how it would look, how this trio and that would look in there. So let's switch to my plan. Now, how would that be stuck? It's not attached to anything. So we're taking it apart, and we're going to do it on the grapevine. And with your colors, you could even do it on the white also. You've got white in your bow, so it would look good on either color. They just come folded. You have to open them up. I don't think they were that much either. Something tells me they were about 15, but I could be wrong. Alright, now with this one, we are going to put our bow up here. That was my vision. Put it up here in the corner. Y'all following me? Y'all still with me? Still hear me? Did I put y'all to sleep? Wouldn't be hard for me to do today. That's for sure. Alright. So, you're getting 2 for the price of 1 today. Now, I kind of want to turn this because I kind of want these to fall down in the middle here. I'll have to refluff that. Then we're going to add these in here. I'm going to kind of stagger them back and forth. See how pretty that looks? Watching. Thank you. Joe's almost done with your daughter-in-law's paint racks. That came off, so we're just going to gently push that back down in there. Oh, Mr. Green Bean. So I kind of like where those are, so I'm going to glue before I get too far ahead of myself here and then have to backtrack. How are we on time? Oh, we're doing good. Not bad for being late, huh? Oh, really? Does she have those too? I love mine. I have to sit down this weekend and I have to try out my markers to see which ones need replacing. So I am thrilled with it. I am really happy. I ditched the one design we bought. It was nice. It was stackable, but you know what? It was not going to be easy to maneuver. This, if you have to clean under it, guess what? You've moved it. You want it this way, you can have it that way. You want it this way, you can have it that way. So it seemed to me, and that's when I showed Joe, I said, this is what I want, something like this, and he did it. So I was jumping up and down. Now I think I'm going to add 2 more. I think we can do that, because this looks like it needs filled in a little more here. So I'm just going to add another one in there, and then another one on the other side. That's too small. That's too small. Get this out of the way. Does she watch my channel? I forget her name already. I'm sorry. Was it Kathy? Or am I thinking of another Kathy? Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of these in here, just to kind of bring that sprinkle back that I'm looking for. So like I said, if you wouldn't mind hitting the share button, you enter to win the little Cupid Crush. And Nanny Dot, I have your tray done. I just now have to get the coffee cup done, since the machine is supposedly working now. So I haven't forgot about you, hon. There's just been... Oh, awesome. See? Doesn't that look just country? Oh, I love it. I don't know why that's down there. We don't need that there. That was probably the top of the wreath, and I put it at the bottom now. Right? Alright. Need 3 pieces of this. Not to be tangled up with the ribbon. Oh. And then to top it all off, if you have animals, please, please, please order some Wondercide. The fleas and ticks are coming out early because of the dampness and the warmth. Awesome. I will have it done by Sunday. For sure. The other night, late, you know, I'm getting ready to bathe one and get ready to put them all to bed, and I found a flea on my one male. Freaked out. Had to give everybody in the room a bath. And that Wondercide is so awesome. All I did was spray it directly on the skin. It's all natural essential oils. And that flea rolled over and died. So I'm telling everybody, if you have pets, start checking them, because those little suckers are coming out already because the warm weather that we've had. I mean, January is supposed to be our coldest month, and it's warm. So there we go. We've got that. Now, we are going to put this over here. Oh, how do you like that? My staple came out. Well, we're going to double. We're going to put some glue on there. We're going to mash this in the glue, and then we're going to staple. So that's not happening again. Haha. And this one feels a little loose, so don't have my hammer in the room. Put a little glue on this side, little glue on that side, and crisscross on top of that staple. Yeehaw. And this is going to go here on an angle. I'm going to take some of this, and we're going to tie a bow on this. Now, that's as far as I got the design in my head. So, I'm thinking we're going to add one of these up here. And we're going to add one of these here. So we have those. And then, let me see. Now here's where I wing it, because I was so busy making sure I got everything listed that I didn't finish the design. Ta-da! And then I think we'll put the bottom one here, but I don't want to use these, or do I? Just want to see what that'll look like. No, I don't like that. I think it needs the glittered ones. So we're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. We're going to put that one there. And I think we're going to put one up here. I like those in there. So, and we can make these bigger. So if somebody wants theirs bigger, we can go bigger. I think I'm going to do another small bow right here. That is going to be the plan. Why not? Okay, we want it a little bit bigger than that. Alright. think I may put a little piece of this under there. Not as big. Just right in through here. Yes, that's what it needed. All right. Went looking for 6-inch zip ties and couldn't find them anywhere. I like the 6-inch. I have the 4-inch and they're just not good enough. That's my favorite, Jeannie. Yes. Yep. That's why I did it on both, because I know there are some people that like to just use the, you know, the tinsel tie forms. But I like the country look. This is me. This is how I decorate. I'm really slowly getting away from all the mesh wreaths. I love the mesh rails, but this is me. So I still have to glue some of these hearts in and finish attaching the little bow and arrow here. But there's that. That's how I roll. We're going to get rid of some of these. There we go. And then this we'll put in there. That we'll kind of put in there. And there we go. Yeah, mine too, Judith. I just love these color combinations of this ribbon. So yeah. But I'm definitely going to have to make the Cupid's Crunch. That recipe sounds really good. Now let's see. Do we need any of these in here? One or two, maybe just one for a little pop of color. There. But there we go. Now that's a one of a kind. Definitely a one of a kind. I'll have it. I'll finish it up. I'll put it up, hang it up, take some pictures. Thank you, Nanny Dot. Yeah. I gotta stretch this out a little. But definitely different. Alright, watch for me on Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I may upload a video this weekend, so keep watching for that. Another new item. But yes, we'll be definitely... I don't think I want to add any of this in. And if I do, it's going to be in the green. But I kind of like it just the way it is. So, if I saw you shared, you're in the drawing for... and you know, I don't know if I can tell on YouTube if you shared or not. Like I can on Facebook. So... start throwing out comments. The 5th person I see to comment is going to win the little crunch. Cupid's Crunch. So, I know who was last. So, just throw out a comment. And that way I can count after Nanny Dot's comment who was the 5th person to comment. And you get it. I wish I could give all of you one, but I go broke for sure. I'm going to glue in some of these little loose pieces to fill it in a little. Come on, nobody commenting? What, I can't even give away something? No! Okay, one. Trying to keep my area clean. 2, 3, 4, 1 more. 5. Judith's got it. Alright. I'm sure I have your address somewhere, Judith. There you go. I'll take a picture of Nanny Dot's winning prize from November that I'm just getting around to finishing up for her. Awesome. Nancy must have fell asleep or she ran out to Hobby Lobby again and missed that one. Well, I so appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me and putting up with all my technical issues. One of these days, if I had a gun, I think I would just like put these out in the yard and just blow these computers to smithereens. Because I'll tell you what, they're really irritating me. And stress is not good for my head. And that's all I seem to have is more stress. Alright, I even shellacked this. So I'll leave it as such so you can do the wording up red or the bow brown or however you want to do it. I will leave that for you. But it's already shellacked and it's already waxed. So all you have to do is do it the color you want. You are so welcome. Alright, I will see all of you on Monday, if not before. You have a great weekend, and I love y'all. You're welcome, Nan. Nancy probably already has it in her cart. She said she's in trouble when I showed her today what was new. She happened to text me, and I said, "Ooh, look what we're doing today." Aw, thank you. I appreciate it.